Welcome back to another video, specifically kind of a car review video. This is going to be, as you can see probably by the title actually, it's some things I hate about my car and that I like about the car. Not necessarily like, but I say don't mind, because driving it, I mean, it hasn't been a horrible car, it's never broken down or anything, but there are some things I hate about the car, and I feel like no matter what car I get, there's always going to be something that I hate about the car. And I feel like that's going to be that way for everyone who ever drives and owns a car, or just maybe their parents bought them a car. It doesn't matter how you got the car, as long as you're the one driving it, right? So yeah, like I said, things about I hate and that I don't mind about my car. Right, starting from the exterior, the suspension. This is not Nissan's fault, by the way. I don't know who did this. I don't know if it was the last owner or not, but the suspension is kind of raised more than it should be. I've seen other Muranos on the road that had a lower suspension, and sorry about the trains. I kind of wanted their car. Like, look, you could see. You're not really supposed to see this actually. It's supposed to be like a cover thing there, but you could see the strut, and that brings me to another thing. I'm going to show you. It's under the hood. Well, it's not specifically this, but it's kind of something about it. Open the hood here. I also don't like how this car gets so heated up and it stays heated after, but the complexity of the car, I hate. I really do. This one is Nissan's fault. I mean, I don't know why they engineered a car like this. You could barely torque the struts if you try to replace them. I mean, with a normal torque wrench, it's going to be kind of hard to torque the struts, but the complexity of the car is just annoying. And just to prove it to you guys, I'm going to show you something else. If I can close this. This car is really old, so parts are just falling apart like that. Like, look at that. That train sounds like it's going through something right now. Alright. Oh, actually, I don't know if I should put... Oh, actually, no, it's fine to pull it out. Look how, like, where the dipstick is placed. Look how, like... That is too, like, hidden for a car that's supposed to be serviced like any other car. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's super hidden. I don't know why, but it just is. The complexity of the car just pisses me off a little sometimes. Mainly because I'm not the one always fixing it, but there are some things I do to the car, like check the oil, I guess, and then the coolant. I mean, it's not really hidden, but I could see that clearly. But other than the engine, the body of the car, I mean, I don't like how the headlights are spaced out like that. I mean, it's decent, you know, kind of how it's supposed to be. But the back too, the taillights, I could barely, like, if I was in a car kind of far away, I could barely see that taillight. And then these ones are also kind of spread out. And going back to the front, my signal lights, they're kind of spread out and small. So I think if you were to be in front of me, it would be pretty hard to tell that I'm turning. It's ridiculous. Why, like, Nissan, why did you design the car like this? I'm not trying to completely bash on Nissan. They've made good cars, but this one is just, like, not really. Oh, also another thing. I don't like the way the car is shaped. Like, look at that. It kind of reminds me of a bean. I feel like they could have put more effort into designing the body of the car instead of just kind of like putting something together. Anyway, that brings me to the interior. Things I hate about the car. Oh, by the way, I will go about things I hate about the car first, and then things I like about it. The steering feel when I'm turning, I have power steering fluid and everything, but the turning is just kind of heavy. I don't mind too much, but I drive in a city like every time I drive, so I mean I need to be able to do quick maneuvers just right and left to evade people who don't know how to drive very well. I'm gonna wait for this train. Okay, there you go. But yeah, people who don't know how to drive very well. I mean, I guess that's why newer cars have lighter steering, especially in cities. Oh my goodness, there's a loud sound every like couple of seconds. But yeah, there's just light steering all over the place with new cars now, but I feel like in 2006 they could have done something better. And like I said, I don't mind, so I'm not gonna like, you know, roast the engineers who made this about the steering feel of the car. Another thing, the screen. I mean, it helps. I don't have a backup camera, so I don't use that. I don't need it. But there's really not much you could do with the screen. So I feel like there's no need for one. I feel like I'm just killing my engine for, not my engine, my battery for no reason. Like, the only thing I do other than, oh my goodness. The train's going crazy, sorry. The only thing I do other than check the maintenance notifications is fuel economy. It tells me how much fuel I have, but I could just look here. I don't know how many miles I have left if I look here though, but that's fine. If it goes below a certain point, I just fill it up. I just look at the screen more than I look here. But I do sometimes also look here. But yeah, that's another thing. I feel like they could have put maybe more buttons here for something, added more features in the standard luxury trim, which is what the SL stands for in the back. I don't know if do I have the 2 letters in the back of my car? I think I do. Yes, right here. SL, standard luxury. It's not, for a luxury car, it's not very luxurious to me. I feel like there should be more features. Like, I'm not one to care about features in a car, but I feel like this car could have used some more features. What features, you may ask? I don't know. But I feel like they could... Oh my goodness. What is going on with that train? Like I was saying, I feel like they could have used more features in this car. That includes buttons here in the center. Other than really that... I don't think there's anything about the back that I hate. I have the seats down because I don't have passengers in my car very often, so I feel like the extra space could help a lot if I'm just randomly doing something, so I just keep them down. But yeah, like I said, nothing really in the back that I hate. I feel like it doesn't need to be any more than simple. That makes sense. I mean, we have power windows, we have doors, locks, trunk back there. We have a few lights. I mean, you know, that's actually another thing I don't like about the car. You know, you never really think of... I gotta unlock it more. Well, unlock it fully. Like I was saying, that's another thing you don't really think about this car, or about your car, or a car, any car, is the lights. This is falling apart. I don't know how that happened, but the lights, for lights that are supposed to be helpful, they're not very bright at night. I used them before, and they didn't help. So I had to get an actual flashlight in order to operate whatever I had back here, whatever I was doing. I think I was cleaning my car. This is also falling. Oh, it needs to be screwed in, whatever. And, what was I saying? I was cleaning the car, like I said, used this, and then it just wasn't very bright. I don't know why. I don't know who decided that yellow lights would be good in any car, really. Other than the rest of the back of the car, that's really it for the back of the car. The things that I hate. And now all those lights also go for these lights too. Really just all the lights in the car. They're not very bright and helpful when you need them. I like how I can control them. It's kind of unique. Another thing, the headrest. I feel like I'm slouching down with my neck when I sit up against the headrest. And it's not even just this car, it's so many other cars from so many other different manufacturers. The headrests are just annoying. So sometimes I might just take it out or just scoot the seat back and then just work on my abs while I'm driving. Other than that, I don't really do that much to solve that problem. Another thing about the car, I guess this is internal and kind of external, the transmission. It's an automatic CVT. I guess the CVT is not a full kind of form of a transmission, if that makes sense. It's just kind of like a way of making CVT, I mean, not CVT, automatic better. It gets pretty bad gas mileage, actually. I think it was like 17 for city driving, and then there was something, I don't know what else it was. Hold on, let me look it up. Yeah, see, the gas mileage economy of 19 miles per gallon combined with 17 miles per gallon in the city and 23 on the highway. I don't use the highway very often. I really don't. I used to use it last school year for just getting to school, and then I think I used it to go back to as well. But like I said, it didn't save me gas, so I used the downtown route to get to school. I guess it saved me some gas, but the city driving, the gas mileage is just not really all that good. I don't know what to say about that other than the gas mileage. It's just not really, like, even for me. Like I said last video, I think I said I hardly ever really drive. So for the gas mileage to be as bad as it is for me, someone unemployed, that's insane. I guess it's because probably the V6 and it's all-wheel drive and all that. I don't. The gas mileage is just bad. That's all I could say. That's really it for my complaints about the transmission. Oh, actually, no, I have another one. Whenever I put the pedal down to just launch the car whenever I want, I guess, the car kind of like stutters in a way. It doesn't respond very well unless I'm in sport mode. But the thing is, I don't want to always be in sport mode when I just want to go fast. It doesn't make sense. I want to save some fuel sometimes. I don't want to always be in sport mode, which takes more fuel, just to go fast for like 2 seconds and somehow give it from 15 miles an hour to like 60. It's a pretty quick car, but obviously not faster than a ton of cars. Obviously, it's not like the fastest car in the world. But I think that's all the complaints I have about this. Oh, one more actually. The freaking pedal-operated foot brake. I feel like there should have been an actual handbrake. I think that's supposed to be luxury, but it doesn't feel luxury to me. It feels very lazy and caveman-like. I don't know. Just holding the brake with my hands on the wheel or whatever. Or actually, no, my hands would actually be on the shifter. Putting the parking brake down and then shifting into park. It doesn't feel very luxury. I mean, I guess it helps with convenience, but I don't need convenience. I really don't. Even when I'm late to things, I just don't care that I'm late. Like for example, school. If I'm already late, there's no point in risking all my aura running into the classroom. Thy student is late. My apologies, thy teacher. Like, screw convenience. Who cares? I mean, I guess non-car enthusiasts care, but car enthusiasts don't really, I guess, care about convenience when it comes to their car. They want to have fun. And me having fun would be a hand-operated parking brake. Not because I want to drift with it or anything, but I feel like it'd just be more convenient for me. When I'm driving and I'm coming to a stop to park, my left foot is like this. And when I'm driving, it's also like this. Very rarely do I have my left foot like that, with the parking brake up, obviously. Unless I just want to fool around a bit and drop my parking brake on because it doesn't really work. But yeah, like I said, handbrake, I feel like that would be more convenient for me, personally. I don't know about anyone else. Obviously, I didn't exist in 2006. I was born a year after, so I mean, Nissan had no clue I existed, and they probably still don't. Um, they, Nissan being, I guess, the owner, or engineers, whatever, they obviously had no clue I existed. I didn't exist back in 2006, but it's just like I don't feel like most of the stuff that's supposed to be luxurious doesn't feel luxurious to me. It feels like I don't know. It just doesn't feel luxurious. Maybe it's because cars have gotten more advanced with more features or something. And I've driven a newer car from 2003, I think it was. It was a lot newer, obviously, and had more features. Loud car or motorcycle, sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing. That's not my fault. Anyway. But other than that, here are some things I like about the car. Starting... One second. I don't know if there's anything I like about the exterior. Really. I really don't. I mean, I guess I like the fact that there's 4 doors. It's not a coupe. I don't know why there would be a coupe with a SUV. I've never seen that in my life, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I like the tinted windows in the back. Other than that, I can't really think of much with the exterior. I guess maybe the grille too. The huge logo in the front. Grill, it's not too bad. I does a sunroof count as an exterior thing or interior? I guess it's kind of both. I like that it doesn't have one. I mean, even though it's actually supposed to be luxury, doesn't it? Isn't it supposed to have one if it's luxury? Whatever. I don't care. I don't like them. I don't like sunroofs or moonroofs, whatever you want to call them. I'm assuming if there was one, it'd be like, kind of like this. I'm glad I don't have one. I don't want one, ever. I'm gonna roll up the windows so we don't hear loud sounds when I'm trying to talk to you guys. Oh, I accidentally almost started my car. I'll turn off the AC. I don't need it. It's not too hot right now. Alright, other than, I guess, whatever I just said for the exterior, it's not much I care about the exterior. I don't care too much about looks about the car, but like the spread lights and tail lights, it just looks weird. Anyway, things I like about the interior. The seats. I hate leather seats, especially in the summertime. I don't know if you guys may feel the same way about leather seats, but I like these seats. They're comfortable. I have never done like a legit road trip in this thing. The most I've traveled in this car was probably like 40 minutes maybe? I don't know. I've never really kept track. The most I've traveled, if I had to have like an actual guess, was like 40 minutes, I guess, I'd say. But these seats are comfortable. I mean, it's like, when I'm driving, I hardly notice the seats. That's how comfortable they are. If it was leather seats and I was sweating right now, it would stick. It would just be so uncomfortable. And after a while, the leather seats would get uncomfortable. Really, leather seats on anything is just uncomfortable. I don't consider it luxurious, especially in a car. Because it's just not. It really is not. I don't know what the definition of luxury was for cars back in 2006. Another thing I like is that it doesn't feel too cheap. It really doesn't. Other than, I guess, this. The material doesn't feel too cheap. I like the way how it just feels like I'm living in a house, in a living room, in a car. Living room, car combined. That's what it feels like when it has stuff like this. It feels so comfortable. I think I can go for a road trip in this thing, as long as I change the front struts that are so bouncy, which is why it makes me hate the car. I'm gonna go back to the struts. So whoever raised this, I don't know what they were thinking. Because now when I go on the highway and I hit like even like the smallest bump, my car goes bouncing and it stays bouncing for a solid like 6 seconds. I don't know. I don't time it. I don't keep track, but it bounces more than it should. Which is why I want to either change the struts if I were to keep this car for longer. But since I'm getting rid of it soon, I don't think I need to change the struts. Another thing I like, this. I don't use it other than the Burger King crown of my passenger princess and my duck. I haven't given him a name, by the way. He's just been... I usually put him here, but since he's not like taped or glued there or anything, kind of swerves all over the place. But I like how there's like little extra storage here. I don't put papers here because it reflects off of the window and makes it hard to see a little bit. So I don't put anything in there that would reflect off the window. But yeah, I like that feature. I really do. And it makes it easier to see the hood too. If there was like something solid, I guess, kind of like that, I wouldn't be able to see the hood. I like seeing the hood while I'm driving. It makes it feel easier to drive. Obviously, I don't think driving is supposed to be easy. It's just you're just supposed to just drive safe in a car, no matter what car you drive. Another thing, I thought the key was in the ignition. I don't know if it'll turn on if okay, there it is. Another thing I like about the car is a little compass here. I obviously don't use it. Because, I mean, what is the point of a compass in a car? I don't know. I guess in 2006, not very many people had a smartphone. I don't think they even existed back in 2006. Maybe that's why I put a compass there. But I just like that feature. I really do. My dad's truck has it too. I just really like it. I don't know why. I just do. I just feel like if you're a little lost and you need to go north, like it says right here, well, you just kind of turn the car, see what way is north, and then you just go that way. Unless there's someone's driveway right there, you just go around the driveway and stuff. It's common sense, whenever you really get lost, but I just like that. I just really do. And I mean, it has garage features here. I don't have a garage, so I don't use it, obviously. I like the auto dimming mirror feature on this too. I think it was this button. I think it was that. So that's the compass, and then I think that's the auto dimming, and then that's garage. What was I? There was something else I did like about the car. The interior. I guess the sport mode too. The transmission has a sport mode. I think sport mode comes standard with like every car, even back in 2006, but I like that it has a sport mode because I think we all know why. I like the storage here too. Nice little storage space. You got a cup holder. I like how you can cover the cup holder. I don't know why you would need to cover it. I guess that's supposed to be luxurious. You know, it makes it look plain, and I guess plain and simple is just boring to humans. No, sorry. Plain and simple is luxurious to humans is what I meant to say. That's what it makes it look like, with these covers covering the cup holder and the storage and stuff like that. Another thing, I like how I can adjust the I don't think I can do it with the car not fully on, but I like how I can adjust the brightness on the speedometer pretty simply. I don't have to use a screen or anything or any complicated stuff with it like new cars nowadays. You have to click the screen, click so many buttons or options or whatever. That's another thing. That's something I hate about new cars. Meanwhile, with older cars, there's buttons to do things. And I mean, you don't have to click a screen, be distracted while you're driving at 45 plus miles an hour in a residential neighborhood or something. I don't know why you would be doing that, speed in a residential neighborhood, but I mean, some people do that. I don't know why. Anyway, what else do I like about the car? I mean, I said material, soft, comfortable, the storage. I do like that feature too. You don't have to open both, you can just open one. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of storage too. I mean, more storage than I need. Oh, one thing I also forgot to say that I hate about the car is the cigarette lighters. I don't go on my phone very often while I'm driving. Unless I'm following a GPS, I just put it here so I'm not distracted looking down at a GPS, but instead I'm looking here while I can still see the road. Somehow going on your phone is illegal, but using the screen and being distracted is not. And sometimes the screen will be here in a new car. It'll be all the way down where you can't even see the road. Like, it's just weird. I don't know how going on your phone's illegal, but the screens are not. I'm not one for screens in cars, by the way. I'm sure I've already said that and let you guys know. But back to the cigarette lighters. Like I said, I don't go on my phone very often, so I don't have to charge it. Like, I don't. Whenever I'm driving, I don't use my phone, so I don't have to charge it. So the placement of the cigarette lighters to just be like that is insane. If I wanted to charge my phone off of this one, I would have to keep this open. And imagine I had someone in the middle seat just there, and this was in the way. I don't think that's very luxurious, I should say, actually. For a luxurious car, I feel like a cigarette lighter or two should have been like right here as well. But like I said, I don't consider the placement of this luxurious. And there's one here, which is weird. I mean, I guess you can put a charger there and put your phone here. I don't think they were thinking about phones when they were making this. I don't know why anyone would smoke in a luxury car, make it smell bad and everything. But I mean, hey, if it's your car, you own it, go ahead. And, I mean, I don't smoke. I never will. I hope I don't ever give into that temptation, but I don't really need cigarette lighters. I don't need any kind of charging ports in my car. I don't make long road trips right now. So I really don't need them right now, but I'm just going to keep them there because I'm getting rid of this car soon, so anyone who somehow runs into this car and buys it, they might need it. They don't work because I'm having electronical issues in this car. The ones back there don't work either. I don't know why there is one back there. I mean, I guess if you're camping or something, I think it's somewhere on that side. I don't know if I can't remember if there's two or just one. Another feature, the cover, there's like a little cover thing you could put there to cover your stuff in the car, in case anyone tries looking in your car to steal something. Just cover it up, act like you have nothing in there. And that's really it. That's really it for this car. Things I hate and don't hate about the car. I like the power seats too. I like that as well. I mean, I don't use this, but I mean, if I did, that would be useful. New cars don't even do that. That's actually pretty luxurious. I think they don't do the same thing back here, but what they did in the front was luxurious. But that's really it. Things I like and don't like about the car. So, things I hate and don't mind / like about my car. Overall, would I recommend it? I guess for a first car. I don't think keeping this car for a long time is going to be all that helpful. I guess it really depends on what you do. I'm a student. I don't drive very much. So this car is very much not needed for me. I guess there's a reason I have it. I guess there's a reason God just blessed me with it. But I mean, like I said, not needed. As all-wheel drive, it's luxurious. It's a sports car. I like sports cars. I like fast cars. But do I really need a sports car? No. Do I want one? Heck yeah. The CVT transmission, it's supposed to save fuel and all that, but I feel like it doesn't. I guess maybe it does, but it's not saving all that much, which is why I get 17 miles per gallon supposedly on a city drive, if I were to drive long enough. Other than the stuff I mentioned in the video, I don't see anything wrong with this car. Like I said, I don't mean to hate on Nissan. I love Nissan. I think they make some good cars, but I mean, every manufacturer makes a car someone hates at some point, and this is just one of them for me. That's it. That's really it. But if you enjoyed this video, like, sub, comment if you want more videos. A car I might consider maybe is a Honda Civic. Simple. Specifically an older model because front wheel drive, inline 4, saving fuel, that's a plus, major plus. Fast, reliable, another major plus. My goodness. And if I want it to be luxurious, I guess I could customize it if it's not already luxurious. I don't think it's supposed to be, but I could do that. What else? It's smaller, easier to drive. Like I said, driving is not really supposed to be easy, but why not make it easier to drive? I could get a stiffer suspension, take it to the track sometime. I don't know. I guess we'll see when I get another car. If I don't die before that.